Have you ever guys wondered how potato starch are made? Let's find out. So we have these large potatoes that have been already washed, and the next thing to do is to peel all of your potatoes. Now that it's all done, we are going to grate our potatoes one by one. Just a friendly reminder, be careful on grating your potatoes. After some time, this is now our grated potatoes. At this point, we are going to add sufficient amount of water, just enough to soak all of the grated potatoes. And leave it for about 20 to 30 minutes. The next thing that we're going to do is we try to pour off the water and try to hold back as many potato as you can. I poured more water so we can adequately wash off the potato. So it was roughly about 3 times. So we now then let this sit for about an hour. At this point, we only need the bottom part, which is the starch, and we can get rid of the upper portion, which is the water. Now that we are left with the bottom part, we are going to prepare another container and a strainer. My bad on this one, I wasn't able to estimate the liquid, so I took another bigger container. So I've also done a bit of washing so that no starch will be left from the first containers. So after all that, we are going to let it settle down for about an hour. So after waiting, you can see that the starch has settled down in the bottom. And you can also observe that the water is not clear, so we need to pour that off again. So to try to clean the starch up, we need to add a sufficient amount of distilled water. Give it a little mixing so that the starch could have a good washing. Once we've done that, we have to let it settle again for about 20 to 30 minutes. As you can see, the water is clear now, but we don't need that, so we need to pour that off one last time. And finally, for this part, we are going to transfer the pure starch into another glassware to let it dry for about a couple of hours. And lastly, we now have our final product, the potato starch.